Hi, this is Alex from Groovy Entertainment. Today we got another movie collection video to do. Today in my collection, I'm going to talk about my Godzilla collection, and I'm going to go in order of the way they were made. And I'm only missing two movies out the Godzilla collection. So let's see what the first one's going to be. The first Godzilla movie comes out of the Godzilla collection, and I got a list right here to tell me what movies that I have or need. Okay, our first one is the first Godzilla movie, the 1954, the original Japanese one. Then we got the 1956 one, Godzilla King of the Monsters, with Raymond Burr. And then after that one, we got Godzilla Raid, Godzilla Raid again. We got the original Japanese and English movie inside this one. Then we go to, let's see, then we go to 1963. That would be Godzilla versus King Kong. And watching me look for a movie that I saw. I'm not organized. Let's, let's see. We don't do jump cuts because I don't got that. See me disappear for 2 seconds to see if I put it back on the shelf. Oh, here we go. I found it. Okay, I found it. It had fallen on the floor. I didn't see it. Godzilla or King Kong versus Godzilla from 1963. This was the beginning of the 60s Godzilla. And this when Godzilla was he got even uglier since the 50s. And this is a real good movie. The other stuff, the 51 was not as great. It had some good action scenes in it, but the movies themselves were kind of slow and boring. This when it got pretty good in this movie. It had more action and it was in color. Then we go to 1964 with Godzilla versus Mothra. You get the original Japanese one, and then you get Godzilla versus the Thing, the American version. And that's when they both. That's when Godzilla became real good. It was like the Goldfinger of the time. But when Goldfinger came out in the James Bond series, that's when that movie was real good in the same year, '64. So '64 seemed to be a good year for movies. Now we go to 1965. Guy Guy ran the three-headed monster. Here we go. This one was pretty good too. This one was real good at the end of the film. They had the big fight. You had Gigan, Godzilla, Mothra, and Rodan. And this is the original Japanese and English version. So you get to see the uncut stuff from the Japanese version. Then our next one is Invasion of Afro or Astro Monster. That would be this one. And you get both of them. You get the Japanese and American one. I think the American one was Godzilla versus Monster Zero. And Gigan come back, but in this time you don't get Mothra disappears, and you only get Roseanne and Godzilla. This was very good too. This was better than Gigan, or who was the poor guy name was. I might be saying the monster name wrong, but if you know your Godzilla movies, you could correct me. Then we got, I don't know how you say that one, but the American version called Godzilla versus the Sea Monster, and he's right here. Now this is my Godzilla collection. Kind of it's homemade. Huh? This is Godzilla versus the Sea Monster. You get the American and the Japanese version in this one. Somebody made this for me, so I got all the Godzilla movies inside this collection. All the ones that don't come in this. Then we got Godzilla, Son of Godzilla. This one from 67, and you get the original Japanese and English version on this one. And this was pretty good. This one was like a James Bond movie, kind of. 'Cause they went on a secret island, a secret island. He had some mad scientist person trying to blow the earth or something, and they woke up Godzilla. And this one got Mothra. Yeah, Mothra's in this one. So she comes back. This is Godzilla and his son. On you get to see Godzilla home. They never showed the island ever. And then we got Destroy All Monster from 1968. Now this got the English and the Japanese version. And this is a real good movie. You got to see every monster in here. And the three-headed one is the big boss. And everybody fights in this one. You get like Mothra and Rodan in his little turtle friend. Then our next one would be Godzilla. Let's see, All Monster Attack. Here we go. That was a crappy movie, unless the Japanese version was even better than the American version. But that was Godzilla Revenge in the American version. Yeah, that was terrible. They had put all Son of Godzilla inside this movie. And this would be the last time we see Son of Godzilla at all. So who knows? So he comes back in the newer one. Then we got. I'll go this way. Then we got Godzilla versus Hydra. This one right here from 1971. An American version called Godzilla versus the Smog Monster. So you get both of them in this one, the English and Japanese one. Then you get Godzilla versus Godzilla versus Gigan. And the other one was Godzilla versus the three-headed monsters. I mixed up the names. That's from 72. And this one is Godzilla versus the three-headed monster, Gigan, and he got his turtle friend to help him fight the battle. And this one is about cockroaches trying to take over the earth. This is real good. Then we got Godzilla versus Megalon. That's over here. That's this one for 1973. And this one you get the original English version, and then you get the Japanese version. So this is even better than the VCR tapes with that crappy dub. This is the dub people got to see back in the 70s instead of what we saw when it came to VCR tape. Even this one got the original dub from the 60s, the original English dub. So it's better than what we saw on VCR tapes. And they're both Japanese. They're both ways, Japanese and American. In this one, he fights a bug, and Gigan helps him. And he got a robot friend this time, This movie was kind of goofy, and they recycled a lot of stuff from the last movie into this one. This one they went kind of cheap, but still a great movie. Got a nice soundtrack. Then our next one is Godzilla versus Mega Godzilla. That's right here from 1974. This was a real good movie. This is the first. This is the second time you get to see blood inside a Godzilla movie, and his partners is King Caesar, a little dog creature. And this had a real good soundtrack. It had like a disco soundtrack. Then our next one, Godzilla versus no Terror Godzilla. And that one got the original English and Japanese one. I think the American version of that movie was called Godzilla versus the Cyborg Monster on one VCR tape or and then at the theater it was called Godzilla versus the Bionic Monster. But they had to change the Bionic Monster back to the Cyborg. Oh yeah. And this one is Terror Mega Godzilla. You get the American version and you get the Japanese one. The Japanese one got nudity. The first time you get to see nudity in the Godzilla movie. And this is the last of the Godzilla movies from the 70s. He wouldn't come back again until 1984. This was real good too. He fights two monsters. I forget who the second monster is on the top of my head, but he had that awful sound. Now we go to the 80s. Godzilla, we got two of them. Godzilla 1984, the original Japanese one. When he comes back, brand new looking. This was pretty good too. Then we got Godzilla 1985, where Raymond Burr coming back as the same guy who was in the original Godzilla King of the Monsters for 56. So these two movies this came out kind of back to back. But this came out in 84 and this came out in 84. But this is our version, the American version. Now, Godzilla 1985 you can't find on DVD or nowhere. So if you didn't get the VCR tape back when it came out, it's gonna be hard finding this one. I was glad I was able to pick up a copy from an old VCR store that was closing down in the 90s. So I was able to get a copy of this one. Now we go to the last of the 80s. Godzilla versus Biollante. This is Godzilla versus some kind of crocodile plant. And it was good too. It was weird. It felt like this movie felt like a 2 hour movie, even though it was under 2 hours. And then our next one. Now we're going to the 90s. Godzilla versus King Ghidorah. Okay, I got it now. King Ghidorah. So that other one I messed up on, Ghidorah, the three-headed monster from '65. That's how you say that name. Okay, I'm a little happier I got the name right. Now we got. Now this is a triple filter. Yeah, King Ghidorah from the '91. And that was a weird one. They go back in time to destroy the monster. Then they somehow make Godzilla come back bigger and better. Then we got Godzilla. Let's see. Godzilla versus Mothra. This one right here. This one's pretty good too. This one she comes back as a butterfly. Yeah, as a butterfly. This is pretty good. This is from 92. If I'm looking at this right. Yeah, 92. Pretty good. Then we got Godzilla versus Mega Godzilla Part 2. Yeah, from 93. Now this is the original and uncut version. And that was good too. They made it look just like the original '74 version, so I was happy. Then we got Godzilla versus Space Godzilla. Yep, right here. This one Godzilla fights a, a space version of himself. I don't know how good it is. I only saw it one time on, I think, Sci-Fi Channel, or another channel that used to show a lot of Japanese movies. Then we got Godzilla versus Destroyer for okay, Space Godzilla '94, Godzilla versus Destroyer '95. This one right here, and this is the original Japanese and English version. Then we got then there's Godzilla 2000. I don't have that one. I don't think. Nope, I don't got that one. That's one that's missing out of my collection. But we do got Godzilla versus Mega Agosaurus. That's 2000 and 2000. So I got that one. So I got the second of the 2000 Godzilla. This is American to Japanese version. I don't know what this movie about. Never saw it. Then we got Godzilla, Moth, God, All Monster Attack. That's what we're called. Got that's the short title right here from 2001. Never seen it, but when I watch it, I can tell you more about it. Looks pretty good. You got Mothra, you got King Ghidorah, and you must got more. You must got a whole bunch more people in here. They might not. And this now we got our next one, Godzilla against Mega Godzilla. So it's kind of part four of Mega Godzilla. And this was pretty good. I think this one. This is when they redo Mega Godzilla for the fourth time, and to have him kill Godzilla. Then we got Godzilla versus Godzilla Tokyo SOS. It's like another Mega. It's like Mega Godzilla comes back in this one. That's his picture. I never seen this one, so I don't know. I couldn't tell you much about it. Then we got Godzilla Final War. That's the last one. I don't have that one, but I got this little bonus one that they made a documentary of to talk about Godzilla back in the '90s on a Good Time DVD. So I got that one. So that's my Godzilla collection. And when I buy the other ones, I can add them in and do a part two to this movie. Of course, I would have to watch. Yeah, I could just show them to you. So please like and subscribe, and have a groovy day. We'll have another video coming out real soon.